Hello YouTube, I'm back. Apologies for the fact that I haven't uploaded more videos. I was hoping to, but my microphone actually broke on the headset I was using to record the videos with. Didn't get a new headset. What I did get though is I got an actual proper microphone for my computer, so you should be able to hear me actually better now. Particularly as the microphone was kind of dying anyway when I made the last two videos. Well, the second video was a bit echoey, but it has now officially died. It's actually fallen off the actual headset. It sort of came loose and gradually got worse and worse. But yeah. Anyway, I did actually try and record a video before, but obviously I've moved on a bit since then. So our pre-season has actually gone pretty well. Now the first game against Philadelphia wasn't going brilliantly. It was 2-2 at half time. We weren't playing great, so about an hour in I made a few changes, and that was enough to get us the winning goal, and we won 3-2. Since then we beat New York Cosmos, I don't know how you pronounce that for some reason. We won 4-1. Grealish, Defoe with a brace, and Gabriel Barbosa. We then beat Chicago by 2-0, goals coming from Yuri Tillemans and Ricardo Quaresma. Bolton, who we played in the match after that, Championship club of course, we thrashed them 5-0, Gabriel Barbosa getting 2, and Carlos Tevez, who's going to be our main striker this season, he scored a hat-trick, so that's quite encouraging. We then beat Leeds 4-0, Barbosa again getting 2, and Carlos Tevez getting another couple of goals as well. And I've just played this game against Portland, where we won 3-0 with Tevez, Barbosa and Quaresma all getting the goals, which was our only home friendly here at Rory Stadium, because we've made Rory's Rovers of course. As you can see, all three of the goal scorers playing very well. Now, the squad is exactly the same as it was before. We've not had any players, well, that's just all Villa's players got released, I think that's coming up on there. But we've not had any new players brought in, so that's that. I've now pretty much got complete backroom stuff. I didn't bring in director of football, largely because I like to do the transfers and stuff myself in Football Manager games, so I didn't see the point really of bringing a director of football in. I get head of youth development to deal with a lot of youth scouting and transfers and stuff anyway, so I don't really need a director of football to do anything on top of that. As you can see, coaching stuff I'm quite happy with. We've got very good goalkeeping coaching, defensive coaching is above average, attacking coaching again above average, fitness coaching above average, mental coaching above average. As you can see, our technical and tactical coaching is the best in the Premiership now, which is pretty impressive. Our man management is also above average. Scouts, I did try and bring in as many scouts as I could, so there are 8 scouts now and a chief scout. 8th in the league for judging potential, 5th in the league for judging ability, so good but not brilliant. And physios, I brought in a few, and we're now the 3rd best physiotherapy in the league, which isn't bad I don't think. Not much point going through them. This guy I was quite pleased I was able to get, head of youth development, Phil Cannon. If you've played this year's Football Manager, Phil Cannon is kind of a hidden gem when it comes to being a head of youth development. Particularly if you're with an English club. He's 56 years old, he's English. As you can see, his only previous experiences as managing the under-18s for Everton, Derby and Blackburn Rovers, but with Everton and Blackburn he was manager for quite a while, so presumably he did quite well. But his stats are unbelievably good. The main ones, of course, when you're looking for head of youth development, is working with youngsters and judging ability and potential. There's 20 for working with youngsters, and 17 for ability, 19 for potential, which is really good. His adaptability is good as well, at 16, so you can sign him pretty much anywhere and he'll do well for you. As you can see, his coaching stats are ridiculous. He can coach attacking, defending, fitness and goalkeepers all at 17. His technical coaching is 17. His tactical coaching is 16. So yeah, this guy is, if you want a head of youth development, this is the guy to bring in basically. Not really going to talk hugely about the others, couple of names you might know. Teddy Sheringham, of course, the Man United player. Brought him in as a coach. That's about it really, nothing hugely noteworthy there in terms of the staff we brought in. I have changed the tactics up a bit, ever so slightly. The main thing I've done is, this is what I sort of tried out in that friendly where we were drawing 2-2. In the second half I changed it up a bit, so I moved to control and I moved to fluid, which seemed to work quite well in that game, so I've kept both of those on and that's working really well. Player roles I think are all the same. I think I changed from inside forwards two inside forwards rather from wingers. Instructions, I added in retain possession, because I found in the first couple of games we weren't that good at keeping the ball and I ended up having to do that in matches anyway. I also fiddled about with closing down. Put it on less, didn't work that well. Put it on more, seems to be working quite well. And of course we're still trying to play at quite a high tempo and run the defence in the throw up I think we had on last time. Anyway, and I used the offside trap on as well, just because I figured if we're playing control we probably want to try and catch them offside when we're defending, so I thought that would be quite useful, and as you can see from my friendly results it's been working pretty well for us, these tactics. I also do have a backup tactic that I've got them training, just because I like to have a plan B. I like to have a secondary tactic that we can use. And what I went for there was a 4-4-2. Nothing special really in the player roles or anything like that. Reason this is a central midfielder rather than anything else alongside the deep lying playmaker was it sort of, I looked at the players we had and that was sort of the best role to have, I felt, for the players we had, but we can adjust that obviously if need to be, and this is much more of a counter-attacking formation. As you can see, the instructions are sort of higher tempo again, but a lot more structured, a lot narrower. Defence is normal, closing down is less on this one, passing a lot more direct, much more disciplined, sticking to positions, and yeah, that's not actually, I think I've used that in one of the pre-season games, but I've mainly used the other formations, as you can see, sort of playing just the one up front. So yeah, but what we will be doing today, excuse me, in this particular video, is we will play the final pre-season friendly once I've finished talking you through everything. And if there's time we might play the game against Crystal Palace, its first Premier League game of the season as well. If not, the first Premier League game will be what we do in the next video, so you've got that to look forward to. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk to you about really, there's no huge news or anything like that, so there you go. And let's get forward to the final pre-season match for Rory's Rovers then. Like I said, I'm really excited by this. Actually, I'm really pleased with what I've been able to do, the players I've been able to bring in and stuff, and I think this could be quite a fun series, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it as well. So here we go. One thing I'm a bit concerned about is, it came up briefly there, but the training on the tactics isn't great. I just, this by the way is the first team players, you can make first team players obviously available for the under 21s. I tend to just do it until the players are fit, because it gives them extra fitness. That's it really, that's all there is to say about that. But I just want to quickly look at the team training, because yeah, I've got that on fitness actually. I can probably switch that to balance for almost at the start of the season. Coaches, just ask the assistant to assign that. Have I got any individual stuff set up? Not yet. I might do some individual training stuff actually in a minute. This is, yeah, these are the two formations of training. Obviously the familiarity is not great, even though we've been playing them in pre-season and training with them, which is a bit odd, but it always seems to take a while to get the players to get used to these things on Football Manager, it seems to me. But we're going to keep with it, and hopefully it's not too big of an issue that the familiarity rating is quite low. So yeah, fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh, there you go. anyone interested, Chelsea currently won Community Shield on penalties after a 1-1 draw with Arsenal, I believe. So there you go, if you're interested. Obviously, as this is the winter update database, Gus Hiddink is the Chelsea manager, not Jose Mourinho or Antonio Conte. Choose captain for the season. Yeah, I think we stuck with Jackie Clemens. Did we do set pieces? We've not done set pieces. I should probably do set pieces actually when we're here. I'm just going to go on what they're rated on, I think, for now. Because it's a bit boring. There we go. I'll just do 5 for now, I think. 3 kicks. That's for Tevez, I think, on 3 kicks out of Barton. Weber. And penalties. Oh, I've done penalties, there you go. Okie doke. I think we are almost at the first match, so yay! Don't know if I'll have time in this video to do a second game. I want to try and keep the videos to about 20 minutes long, because I think any longer is a bit too long. I think if it's short, it doesn't really let you do as much as I'd like to do in sort of pre-season and stuff. Not in pre-season, sorry, in general in videos. I think shorter than that's a bit too short, but I think longer than that's a bit long. I'm going to go with Donnarumma in a goal. Why not? See defence, but Raphael, he played well for me. Jagielka, Brooks. Fabio needs a bit of fitness, doesn't he? So I'll put him in the team at Bazour. Chinnaman, Soyberg, Quaresma and Farfan both need fitness, so I'll play both of them. And no, I'll give Defoe the game, because again, he's someone who needs a bit of fitness. Substitutes all sorted out. Okay, let's just check that these are all in the right position. Yeah, so we just have to change that up. Anything I want to change there? Some Quaresma and Farfan? Yes, we do. And let's do this. Here we go then. First live com we've done on this series, so look forward to this. Get my commentary on the game for you when it loads. Seems to be a bit. I do apologise for this. It sometimes runs a bit slow on these things. I don't know why. Sometimes it runs really quickly. Sometimes it's a bit temperamental. It's been a bit temperamental today, so it's taken a while. But here we go. I've just let my assistant do the team instructions and stuff like that, because I prefer to just focus on the actual nitty-gritty of managing the team and doing the tactics and stuff. So let's get down to business. As you can see, I've got it on 2D at the moment and then 3D for the replays, because I think that works quite well. See, we're playing in our pinky purple away kit. So yeah, here we go then. And if anything interesting happens, we will comment on it. Person I'm talking to is an offside. Oh, here we go. That's a foul by Raphael. Oh, well, that's not what we wanted, really, is it? Raphael's been sent off for a terrible two-footed tackle, apparently. And I didn't put a right back on the bench either. Right. Oh, blimey. Okay, I think what we're going to do then is bring on Evra for Quaresma. And we'll have to put Evra at left back and move Fabio to right back. Yeah, and we're going to have to play sort of without anyone on that left hand side, I think. Let's see how that goes till half time. We might change it up again at half time if we need to. But that's not really what we wanted. That's been doing really well in pre-season. The second we decide to play a match on camera, of course, we get a player sent off early on and have a lot of the ball, but don't do much with it. It's literally no highlights at all. That's fantastic, isn't it? Well, that's brilliant. So first half, the only highlight is a player getting sent off. which definitely isn't what we wanted. Oh yeah, let's bring out our mascot for the second half. I nicknamed the team the Pikachus, and here is the Pikachu, who is going to be our mascot for this series and hopefully bring some of his good luck to the team. So come on Pikachu, do your magic. Electrify the referee, maybe get us a few decisions. Okay, let's have a look then. I'm not really sure what to do. Brooks is really struggling, so I might as well take him off. Yeah, put Bartman on. Who's not playing well? I mean, it's difficult, isn't it, to sort of judge when you've just had a player sent off. I'm going to bring on Mbolo because I want him to get some game time. But I think just those couple of changes. I'm not going to make that many changes because it's the last pre-season match, obviously. So yeah, let's hope we can work some magic. Should probably tell us to exploit the right hand side, shouldn't I? Actually, I might do that in a minute. But here come Houston. Oh shit. Well, there you go then. Houston are 1-0 up against the 10 men of Rory's Rovers. Was it Lovejoy? I think was the guy who crossed it in, and it was put in by Torres. Oh, I thought I had 3D highlights on. I do apologise. For some reason, it's not goes off. I think it's because I'd reset my preferences because the match stats weren't appearing. Oh, here we go though. Mbolo, can he do something here? He can, and we're straight back level. Get in. You see, bit of the Pikachu magic is helping out the lads today. So having just gone 1-0 down to 10 men, Defoe sends a lovely ball through, and Bolo controls it, cutting inside, and he smashes it beyond the keeper. And Rory's Rovers are right back level pegging in this match now. There we go. Right, I actually wanted to tell us to exploit the right flank because we don't have anyone on the left. So let's try that out. Here you go then, Evra. Bazur, back to Evra. Decent ball in. Oh, it's not played very well. Chilmans, and almost went for Jermaine Defoe. Oh, here come Houston though with Miranda, and Torres, who scored their goal, is coming forward here menacingly, and he's put that over the bar. Thank God for that. Right, Donnarumma to Evra. Oh dear, giving it away. And Manitat, I think that was, to Clark. Oh, bollocks. And he's put that in from a long way out, hasn't he? Oh dear. Well, it's not going well, is it? Pre-season's been going really, really well until this match, and yeah, well, that's a ridiculous strike, isn't it? That is absolutely ridiculous. That's the drawback, I guess, of having a 16-year-old in goal as well. He's not very tall, I don't think, is he? Oh dear. Come on then, Chillemans. Come on, let's get forward. Come on. Up to Mbolo. Oh, what's he going to do here? Come on, cross it, cross it, cross it. Oh, he's lost it, and they're going to try and counter-attack there. Please don't, and they are. Bugger. So here come Houston then with Manitats. I couldn't read that. Back to Avis. It's cleared. Torres. Barnes. Come on, tackle him. Oh. Mandana. Clark. Back to Barnes. Went over and missed a tackle. Ooh, and oh, you're kidding me. Come on. So that's two pretty ridiculous goals that they've scored then by the looks of it. Because it looks like it was one of those that he tried to cross it and it's gone in the back of the net. Yeah, Evra completely misses the tackle. And Barnes, well, that is ridiculous, isn't it? I don't quite believe this has happened. This has been an absolutely catastrophically bad performance. I'm just going to make a couple more changes. Not that I don't think it really matters much, does it? But oh dear. So yes, it looks like our pre-season is going to end on a very low note. Like I said, it was going really well, but it's going to come to a pretty disappointing end here. So yeah. 3-1 down. As you can see, time is about to run out. Anderson, can we get it? Oh, come on, Everett. Oh, easy for the keeper. And that is going to be that. And I think, yeah, it's about 20 minutes now, so I'm going to leave that there for today. But yes, not how I wanted it to go, but there you go. So that is our pre-season over, having won all our matches up until this point. The second I have a working camera and microphone to record a pre-season match, we go and get beaten 3-1 and have a guy sent off very early on. So that's not encouraging, but hopefully it will go better next time. So yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.